22 Hermanas. Thank you so much, ma'am. Ayan. Indeed, we should be thanking all of the sponsors and of course, all of the organizers. Palakpakan po natin ang Tanauan Gay Association for this very prestigious show and for continuing. It has been like 3 years that wala tayong ganito because of the pandemic, and now here we are witnessing and trying to crown again our Mr.Tanauan Pasaka 2022. I think our boys are now ready for our next show. Are you ready? I can't hear you. Are you ready? I guess that is already a sign. Ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't be taking it long. Our 15 candidates on their Festival Costume Parade!
Mr. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Mr. Kabarasan Guti. Kabarasan Guti's festival costume showcases not only the heritage and culture of Kabarasan Guti, but also the barangay's one of the main source of livelihood. This festival costume pays tribute to honor the hard-working animal that was every farmer's best friend, the carabao. One of the coconut tree's product is the tuba, among others.
Pasaka, mahirang kanon, basta salamat ang nakakarahon. Ang mga grasya, ukaw mayan, yung napagapaan, ang kagawahan. Ang mga barangay na hiyasawan, nagpaparada para hikitan. Ang sayang-sayang na may kagawaan.
One of the coconut tree's product is the tuba, among others. In the olden days, the Tagayan ritual used to be a form of resolving conflicts among community members, and because of this, the Tanggero or the Tanggera is often a person who is looked up in the area. Tanauan, as an agricultural rich town, proves how resourceful, creative, and hardworking Tanauanans are. The coconut trees have been one of the town's people companion in earning a living, providing a shelter, food, and other crops. Ladies and gentlemen, Kabarasan Guti! Tanauan is rich in culture and diversity. This festival costume is designed to promote livelihood. Tugop, as one of the barangays of the municipality, is known to be one brilliant location that produces rice that can be exported to different places around the province. This showcases the importance of farming all throughout the country as they play a big role for a sustainable living. Viva Pasaka! Designer, Mr. Nolan Aquin Peruda. Ladies and gentlemen, Tugop!
Viva Pasaka, 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 Pasaka.
Candidate number 3, Hari ng Harihan Dagat. Aminikabol is the primordial god of the sea and hunt from the ancient Visayan deities. He lives in a mysterious town called Unspoken Water with other forgotten ocean deities. Aminikabol belongs to a race of ancient, inconceivable power, being known as old gods. Because of this heritage, Aminikabol possesses almost unlimited power. He represents the element of the ocean, peace, tranquility, and calmness. This knowledge gives him an understanding of the universe and all life that transcends the capabilities of normal mortals. This costume is made up of thousands of wooden beads accentuated with metallic embellishment. A look that is resonant of stories of deserts, conquerors, victories, and courage. Truly a sight to behold. Made majestic and beautiful by the hands of the creativity of Bong Silario. Ladies and gentlemen, Pislig!
Sayang-sayang na may katahan ay direksyon ng kaisa-isa. Ikakagasig ang tanawan namin, pagkaulus na pagkasalang kayo, kaya doon man ginsa sa ulo, Pasaka na at kaliwan.
Mag-uuma! This costume showcases both the importance of food production and the heroism of the Mag-uruma in Tanauan. The use of the indigenous materials for this costume demonstrate how rice and other variety are being produced by our local farmers. Taking a closer look at the materials this costume is made from also requires a reflection on Tanauan's agricultural resources. Tassels, embellishments, and beads were incorporated into the designs to show wealth in farming. This attire showcases our thriving agricultural and cultural history. It stands for the rich and distinctive culture of Tanauananon, which withstood the ravages of modernization. Bring on some fun in the farm, Pinongtuan! Farming and livelihood is one of the sources of living in Barangay Kiling, as it is being shaped in the costume. Indigenous materials are being used in the making of this festival costume. Panig, tambo, basket made out of kawayan, palay, and nyog woven are collected forming this native costume, embellished with sequins and wood beads, making this costume more unique, exquisite, and relevant to our barangay's way of living. Ladies and gentlemen, Kiling!
Kaya lumangin sa Pasaka, Pasaka na at kaliwan. Ikakagasig ang tanawan namin, pagkaulus sa maasakan. Kaya lumangin sa ulo, Pasaka na at kaliwan. Pasaka, 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 Pasaka.
Mangirisda. This costume exhibits the importance of livelihood fishing, the Mangirisda in Tanauan. The use of the materials for this costume, such as bamboo beads, pearls, and sequins, is a homage to the salt crystals that glisters in the Tanauan Sea, which shows a water display rich in biodiversity. The fishnet also displays the very first material that is used by local fisher folks. Looking into the materials the headdress is made from also requires a reflection on Tanauan's fisher folks tradition, which asks permission from the water spirits for safety at the sea and a good catch, and the salakab on his back manifests a bountiful harvest for the fisher folks. Moreover, fishing has continued to play a vital role in providing livelihood and food security in Barangay Santo Niño. Not only the barangay is the top fish producing coastal in town, it has also made a significant contribution to the town in terms of income and employment. Costume designer, Bong Silario. Ladies and gentlemen, Santo Niño!
Ang sayang-sayang na may katahan ay direksyon ng mag-isa-isa. Ikakagasi ang tanawan namin, pagkausta, pagkasalagay, kaya tutuan minsa sa ulo, hingin pasaka na at kalipay. Ikakagasi ang tanawan namin, pagkausta, pagkasalagay, kaya tutuan minsa sa ulo, hingin pasaka na at kalipay.
Tanauan, Pasaka, dadanan, pamilya, magkitaan, Pasaka, karisuhan.
Barangay Baras is one of the western barangays of Tanauan Leyte. One of the famous livelihood of the barangay is fish vending, and they use patulang to carry fish for selling. They go from one barangay to another to sell fish. People from the different barangays who could not go to the public market enjoy buying fish from these buy and sellers who go directly to their houses. The patulang represents the hard work and perseverance of the people of Barangay Baras. That whatever adversities they encounter, they will surpass it. Viva Señor San Jose! Viva Our Lady of the Assumption! Ladies and gentlemen, Baras!
Pagkatawag na malagrasya, sa pagkurusan na kita, pagpasimu ang mahal na patrona.
Viva, Señora! Mahal na patrona! Viva, Señora! Mahal na patrona! Viva! Señora! Viva! Mahal na patrona! Viva! Pasaka! Señora! Pasaka! 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 Pasaka!
Ikakagasi ang tanawan namin,
Pasaka!
pagkausa, pagkasalagay, kaya tumanin.
Tribo Magsasaka. The word Pasaka, which is Waraynon for to invite progress, good health, and good fortune, is used locally. Tanauan's farming, fishing, panig weaving, ceramics, and other means of subsistence are highlighted throughout the festival. It also emphasizes its maritime and natural resources. The word Pasaka is derived from Waray-Waray, a language spoken in Leyte, Philippines, and meaning invitation to progress, health, and luck for the locals in the upcoming year. The festival garb honors both Tanauan's way of life and that of all the nation's farmers. It stands for the commitment and labor of our farmers who produce the food we consume on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, Pago SOS Village!
Pasaka!
Tara, pag-ani kita! Tanauan as a land of verdant hilltops, dominated by rich green fields and vivacious abundance. Candidate number 9 is wearing a costume inspired by the primary livelihood that Tanauan has been depicting ever since. Farming had been the utmost source of essentials in Tanauan. The costume is accentuated by carvings and rice beads that makes the costume joyous and celebratory. Viva Pasaka! Viva mahal na patrona! Pago!
Yang napagapaan ang kagawahan ng mga barangay ay hiyasawan, nagpaparada para higitan ang sayang-sayang na may katahan ay direksyon ng kaisa-isa. Ikakagasi ng Tanauan nanon, pagkaurus na pagkasalagay, kaya doon man minsa sa ulo. Pasaka na at kalipay, ikakagasin ang Tanauan nanon, pagkaurus sa pagkasalagay, kaya tuman minsa sa ulo, dinig pasaka na at kalipay.
Barangay Magay being one of the fishing sites of Tanauan, Sakayan, a floating vinta used by our local fisher folks to catch its bounty harvest. The Sakayan represents the hard work and resilience of Magayons that whatever life takes them, they will continue to go with the flow and surpass the heights of waves like challenges. Festive like the vibrance of the colors presented, we offer you the Mangirisda and Sakayan. All glory to our patron saint, Viva San Lorenzo Ruiz de Manila, Viva Our Lady of the Assumption, Magay!
Pasaka, mahirong kanon, pasasalamat ang nakadarahon, ang mga grasya, ukaumayan, ang napagapaan, ang kagawahan, ang mga barangay ay hiyasawan, nagpaparada para higitan, ang sayang-sayang na may katahan, ay direksyon ng kaisa-isa. Ikakagasi ang Tanauan nanon, pagkaurus sa pagkasalagay, kaya doon man minsa sa ulo, dinig pasaka na at kalipay. Ikakagasi ang Tanauan nanon, pagkaurus sa pagkasalagay, kaya doon man minsa sa ulo, dinig pasaka na at kalipay.
Pasaka, Tanauan pamilya, Magitan Pasaka, kalisuhan pagkawan. Pasaka, Magitan na kita, Tanauan pamilya, mas Magitan Pasaka, Pasaka, kalisuhan pagkawan.
The industry is taking, culturing, preserving, storing, transporting, marketing fish product is a dominant way of livelihood for the Tanauananons. Tanauan, being gifted with marine and aquatic resources, has it all that it takes to serve the people with freshest fish, foods, and gradually become booming business for the townspeople. Fishermen of Barangay San Roque, Santo Niño, and Bislig took this industry as their main source of living. Fishing is the ancient and one of the most important livelihood options of the inhabitants of the coastal line of Tanauan, since the time immemorial. The fisher folks purely depends on the marine environment for their day-to-day affairs, and it has been considered as the custodian of livelihood security. Mabuhay ang mangingisda dito sa Tanauan. Conceptualized and designed by Mr. Aldrin Mercado, created by Jericho Lumapas and John Way Tizon. Ladies and gentlemen, Kabuinan!
Pagkausap, pagkasarap, kaya tumangin sa saulas. Hingin pasaka na at kalima. Ikaganda, siganda na bahalo. Pagkausap, pagkasarap, kaya tumangin sa saulas. Hingin pasaka na at kalima. Pasaka, pasaka, pasaka.
Tanauan is a town rich in farmland, making farming as one of the main sources of livelihood among its inhabitants. Candidate number 12 is wearing a Pasaka festival costume that gives honor to farmers as modern warriors who is fighting for food security in our town. The embellishment shows the abundance of our town in terms of local farming products. Its backpack shows the local nigo used to prepare the rice before cooking. The costume is dedicated by our candidate, who is an SK chairman to his constituents in Barangay Santa Elena, who considers farming as a source of livelihood. Ladies and gentlemen, Santa Elena!
Pasaka, mahirong ganun. Basta salamat ang magkagarahon. Mga grasya, ukaw mayan. Yang nagrapaan, ang kagawahan. Mga barangay ng hiyasawan. Nagpaparada para hikitan. Ang sayang-sayang na may katahan. Ay direksyon ng paisa-isa.
Pasaka Hakanunay nga bahandi. Inspired by the Pasaka Festival, which pays homage to Tanauan's patroness, Our Lady of Assumption. This attire symbolizes the municipality's thriving livelihood, such as fishing, farming, pottery, and weaving, as well as its natural resources. The accent colors blue and gold symbolize the water and its abundance in marine resources. The wing-like structure of the costume imitates waves. Shells and fishing nets are featured in the main ensemble, with the back part bearing the bounty from the sea. Tanauananons are known to be resilient, hardworking, and these characteristics are reflected in this festive attire. Designed by Madam Eva Tayanes, ladies and gentlemen, Can Ramos! This minimalist festival attire is inspired by the pride of Tanauan Leyte, which is one of the common source for livelihood of the Tanauan or Tanawananons near the coastal areas. The costume is a warrior-inspired made out of pearl accessories, shells, wooden beads, fishnet, and accentuated with spangles. This festival attire aims to show the public the life of a fishing community of our beloved town, Tanauan Leyte. Ladies and gentlemen, Kapmon!
Pasaka, Pasaka.
Pasaka, mahirap ka nun. Pasasalamat ang nakakarahon. Ang mga grasya, kung kaumayan, yan ang pinagpalaan at kagawahan. Ang mga barangay na hiyasawan, nagpaparada para higitan. Ang sayang-sayang na may kantahan, ay direksyon ng isa-isa. Ikaw kanyasing ang Tanauan pagkausap pagkasalagay, kaya doon man minsa sa ulo, limit pasaka na at kalipay. Ikaw kanyasing ang Tanauan pagkausap pagkasalagay, kaya doon man minsa sa ulo, limit pasaka na at kalipay.
Pasaka, 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 Pasaka.
Hari Han Paraguma. Paguma farming is one of the most essential sources of livelihood here in Tanauan. This festival costume pays tribute to all the hard-working and committed farmers of our beloved town who extremely exert their utmost effort to provide food to the general populace. The intricate humay-inspired designs and other attractive embellishments seen in the costume depicts how challenging farming is, that it requires passion, eagerness to learn, patience, and perseverance. Humay is an annual grass that grows about 1.2 meters in height. The leaves are long and flattened and are borne on hollow stems. This festival costume also shows the importance of rice, since rice is the most important food crop of the developing world and the staple food of more than half of the world's population. The contestant is holding in his hand a garap knife, a set-like tool with a handle similar to that of a polo, used for harvesting rice. A weeding knife with a very short, white, dull blade and a perpendicular blunt end. It is used mainly for digging roots and weeding gardens. Nothing really beats a man who is dedicated, hardworking, and strong. Parag-uma, ladies and gentlemen, Kalsadahay!
Pasaka,
Pasaka,
Tingin pasaka na at kalima
Pasaka,
Ikakata sikat na nawahan
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome back once again our 15 Mr. Tanauan Pasaka 2022 candidates on their festival costumes.
Pasaka, 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 Pasaka. Pasaka, 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 Pasaka.
Pasaka mahirap tanong Pasasalamat ang nakakarahon Mga grasya o kaumayan Yang natulatan at kagawahan Mga barangay na niyasawan Nagpaparada para higitan Ang sayang-sayang na may katahan Ay direksyon